For the next 50 hours, I'm going to be experiencing Army airborne training along with infantry training and marksmanship training. I'm going to experience what it's like to be a part of the U.S. Army and what it takes to be qualified in these job positions. Welcome to Hour 1, good old-fashioned PT. All right, first event. We're here with Drill Sergeant Cabrera.
Don't go! Dust your feet off! Rain on you! Whoa! Take it too long! Somebody wanna get smoked!
Are you ready to do this confidence course?
Yeah, we are.
It's funny because I've never done it and they've done it before and I'm asking them if they're ready. All right, let's do it, guys.
First training, let's go. Let's go.
Love country.
Hurry up. There you go.
Roll up!
Let's go.
Love country.
Let's go!
Many people, when they enter into the Army, they don't realize that as part of a team, you can accomplish so much more
Help your battle, buddy!
Team effort.
than you would as an individual. And Austin's going to get a chance to do that, plus some, as he goes through a series of events over the next 2 days, where he's provided teammates and provided interesting challenges.
1, 2, 3. Sound off! 1, 2.
So we start the confidence course. There's running, there's yelling, everything's fun. We make it through the obstacles, and then we get to the German wall.
There you go, there you go.
And here I am, 240 pounds. I'm just hoping that my teammates don't get crushed by me. If I fell, it's impossible to get over that 4th German wall without being pulled up by your teammates. So I'm just hoping I don't fall on them and crush them.
I'm not going to crush you, I promise.
So we make it over the German wall. Everything's good so far. Everything's on par. I'm feeling good. I'm breaking a sweat. We have some really good teamwork going, and we make it to the Weaver.
There you go. You got it. Come on.
Never done the Weaver before. I've heard about it. I've seen it done. Never before tried it before until today. It was kind of tough for me. At one point, I thought I wasn't going to be able to do it because of the exhaustion. When you're doing these confidence courses and obstacle courses, a lot of your body is used that you don't normally use. And for me, it was the rear delt. You're having to constantly pull your body weight over with your rear delts. Finally, after lots of struggle and the last person on my team to finish, I finished.
Good job, good job, good job.
Teamwork.
Good teamwork.
Okay. So
Now, how y'all feel?
I feel really good. Thanks for putting us through that. That was good. Man, that Weaver is
No joke, right?
no joke. So I'm being joined on this whole entire 50 hours with the Army with Michelle Carre, a good friend of mine. We've done a few videos before. Come on, Michelle, you got this. But I'm a guy of challenges, so at some point I want to challenge Michelle with something. How do you feel about the confidence course?
I think you felt a lot better than I did.
Not necessarily. I just show that I feel better.
You were probably just tossing people up like a
I
cheerleader.
was like, let's go, 1, 2.
Now it's us against
I
you.
have to turn off the niceness, and we have to compete with each other.
Fine.
You're on. Winner gets $100.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge yourself.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah, thanks.
Wait, what? Are you kidding me?
We just finished the confidence course, so can you explain a little bit about what this is? It's a full-blown obstacle course.
This obstacle course, it's really individual obstacles that you do as a team. So you can't move on to the next obstacle until your team has completed that current obstacle. And at the end, whatever team loses the race is gonna have to do 50 push-ups.
Let's get started. This obstacle course was like, it seemed like a quarter-mile long, just obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Bear crawls, high crawls, rope climbs. So many crawls and so much just exertion and exhaustion.
Austin, you ready?
Always ready.
All right. Begin.
Hurry up, Michelle. Move, 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 move.
Let's go.
I'm mobbing my way through this obstacle course along with my team. Michelle and I are leading each of our teams, and we're going through these crawls, rope climbs, and I'm feeling pretty good. I feel great. I love teamwork aspect.
Let's go. Hurry up. Come on.
Sometimes these obstacle courses are like a marathon. It seems like you're never gonna finish, but you just have to keep knocking down checkpoints one by one until, before you know it, you're at the finish line.
Come on.
The next obstacle is waiting for you. Let's go. Hurry up.
So at this point, the bear crawls are just devouring my soul and my energy and my self-esteem. Now, I know a lot of y'all are saying, well, you should have won. You do obstacle courses all the time. And to that, I say, I know.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. There you go. All the way through.
Let's go.
All the way through and up, buddy. Let's go.
Good job, man.
Thanks, man. Come on, Tate. Hey,
Go. Run.
good job, Tate. There you go, Tate. On your feet.
I owe you $100. But not because I wanted to do this bad, because you tricked me into it.
Okay. $100 will get me, 2 gallons of gas in California, so I'm really excited about that. Well, I think somebody owes us push-ups.
Yes, they do.
All right, y'all, that's it for PT. Signing out onto the next activity from the winning squad. We'll see you guys in a second.
You know, one interesting thing about what you see in front of you is they did not dig out those trenches that you see. Those trenches were carved through soldiers that came before you. As you come through this journey, you're part of a legacy now. It's the legacy of what it means to be an American soldier.
I feel it. I mean, just the ruggedness and the use of the obstacle course. I love being involved with these things because military community, I mean, it all feels like home for me.
Yeah. In the end, this is a field in the middle of Georgia, but for many people, this feels like home because of the experiences they had here.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Good.
Well, thank you, Colonel Battle.
All right.
Appreciate it again.
You get ready
I guess
for the
it's
next
on
event.
to the next
Get ready
event.
for the
Let's
next
do it.
one. All right.
Hours 5 through 7, the jump. The Golden Knights are the U.S. Army's official aerial parachute demonstration team. They are the most elite parachuting unit in the entire world. These guys jump all day, every day. They do shows, competitions, demonstrations, tandem jumps, and a lot more. If you're gonna be jumping out of an airplane, these are the guys you wanna be jumping with. And I've never been skydiving before, so this really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But first, classroom instruction.
Trust in us, trust in the equipment, we'll have a good, safe tandem skydive. All the parachutes you guys are jumping today, I pack, fix, maintain. Trust me, you're in good hands. We are gonna equip you guys with one of our cool Golden Knight jumpsuits here, right? It's the latest in fall fashion. Get it? Fall fashion? No? Come on.
Oh, I see that. See what you did there. All this emotion is going through my head at this point. Michelle seems pretty nervous too, which isn't helping me out at all. The emotion starts to hit you when you see the plane. I'm kind of nervous right now, I'm not gonna lie about it. And you hear the propellers running and you're getting inside of this plane. Start to get a little nervous, especially, I'm being thrown into all these different things during this 50-hour training. And we start climbing. 6,000, 8,000, 10,000. My ears have popped multiple times at this point.
The oxygen is getting thinner up here.
They threw the streamers. They did a little bit of analysis with the cloud coverage and the wind speeds. And then they say we can't do it. Got up there and we were super close. We were at 12,000, kind of doing circles and kind of mapping it out. They called it, there's too many clouds. As you guys can look in the sky, there's literally no holes for us to jump in. We're just trying to find a hole that we could jump down into. It didn't happen. We had to come back down. Very anticlimactic. Yeah. One of the things that I was really looking forward to during this 50 hours with the Army is skydiving with the Golden Knights. It's an awesome opportunity. Being told that we couldn't jump, it was a letdown. Next, hours 7 through 10, we went to the Airborne Tower.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
So we arrived there and you just see this big, tall tower, 34 foot. And you see other soldiers that are going through airborne training jumping out of this tower. We go through a little bit of training. They teach us how to rig up our parachute, how it's supposed to look and feel on the body, and some safety checks.
You're completely rigged up, you're good to go.
So I'm scaling this tower, 34 foot. It's like 8 flights of stairs or whatever. I get to the top and the thought of just jumping out, it's very unnatural. They strap us up on this cable, and the whole training scenario is when you're jumping out on this cable, it's supposed to simulate your parachute opening up. So they strap me up, they tell me, cross your hands, put your neck down, and keep your feet pointed towards the ground. Now I remember seeing the ground and just anticipating myself hitting the ground, but instead, obviously, the cable has you. So it felt a little awkward for me, but making it down to the line, you're being tossed and thrown around by the cable and your straps. Make it to the end, I said, let's do it again. So we're going again. We're going about a second away from each other. There's 4 of us going.
Go. Step, kick.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000.
Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, by the way. It means a lot.
So here, what you have is you have a quick release right there. Yank it forward, jerk it. Hard, hard, hard. Come on, I've seen you do the Marine test. Nope.
Are you sure?
More. Gotta go more.
That's about all I got.
Same deal. It's an old.
Are you just messing with me?
No, it's an old thing. There you go. You're loose.
Oh, there we go.
Now undo it.
So you had to pull, I had to push.
Yeah, that's what we do it on the ground.
Well, thank you so much for this experience out here, Dave. This was awesome. You know, you hear airborne so much in the civilian sector, the military sector, but you never actually get to go do some of the training. And this was awesome. So thank you again.
Thanks for coming out.
Hours 10 through 14, the tank. So we go to this tank range and we are watching these tank operators operate this tank.
So this is a $6.3 million piece of machinery, and our target practice rounds alone cost about $1,500 to $2,500, so it gets expensive.
This is gonna be cool because I've never seen a tank fire from this close, and I expect it to be loud. You see how slow the sound traveled? They're sighting in targets, they're firing a machine gun on top, and then they are firing the tank. And, you know, just hanging out and not actually being a part of it reminded me of when, you know, I was on the ranges in the Navy. And, you know, just 2 years ago, I was in the Navy and it was my full-time job. And I was just thinking the entire time that I was at the tank range, how fortunate I am to be able to travel and do these things and share them with y'all on my YouTube channel. The last 2 years, my life has just completely done a 180. And I'm just super thankful for having this opportunity with the Army, having this opportunity to share it with y'all. And we're actually really close to 1 million subscribers. That's a next milestone. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. Help us reach 1 million. You better subscribe to that channel. So hours 14 through 22 is sleep. So we got some really good sleep. And good morning. Day 2, hours 22 to 27. We ran to the rappel towers. Good morning. Looking good, looking great. Looking good back there. 40 foot, you know, looks like 40 foot from here, but when you get up there, it actually looks like 140 foot, so. Rappelling is something that I've never done either. Surprise, surprise, you know, I'm getting all these experiences and things that I've never done. And I keep referring to my body weight, but I feel like it's crucial here because you have a lot of weight coming down on that rope. We go through a series of safety checks and they show us how to effectively rig the harnesses and how it should feel.
You'll put this portion on along with your legs so you can lay it on the ground and then start stepping into it.
I get up there, I step out on the ledge, and if I can describe the feeling to y'all, it's like such an unnatural feeling. I've never hung over a ledge before with just a rope in my hand, and I know that if that rope slips, then I'm going straight down. So you're hooked up to one point right in the crotch area. You have to come out and do the L every time you jump, because this hand right here is controlling how fast you're rappelling. And you want to look cool when you rappel. So be sure you know, keep that L out there.
Yes. The reason why we're doing this is obviously this is called the confidence tower, and a lot of times trainees come here and they've never done this before, so obviously they're going to be nervous. Yes. And that's the reason why we do this, to actually boost their confidence up a little bit and help them out throughout their career. So
confidence boost.
Confidence
Join the
boost.
Army.
There you go.
Get some confidence boosts. Thanks for your time.
All right, no problem.
Okay, Team Savage Assassins. We showed up, we represented, great teamwork, very nice to meet every single one of y'all. Thank you so much for hanging in there. Best of luck to you guys and the rest of your basic training. I guess this is where we depart. So if you can maybe cue some fake tears. Cue some fake tears. Perfect, all right. See you guys later, thank you so much. Hours 28 through 29, we got to that ride was cool. It was awesome for me.
Yeah.
And you. Well, next is shooting.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hour 29 through 33. I'm gonna get to shoot multiple weapons, some rifles, some shotguns, some really cool pistols. So the Army Marksmanship Unit is a unit that travels around full time. This is an actual job in the Army.
That is heavy right there. That's very heavy.
So we go in and we get to see the way that they sight in snipers and scopes and barrels. And they have this really cool machine that's dead accurate, up to like 2,000 yards, something crazy.
Guess it's time to go shoot.
Yeah,
Right?
let's do it.
Let's do it.
Good, yeah. You guys might want to move just a little bit here.
So I had this idea, you know, since I beat Michelle on the obstacle course, let's give her a little bit more leeway and see how well she can shoot. So I want to challenge Michelle to a competition. Whoever wins this course of fire with the most accuracy and speed gets the bragging rights. And needless to say, you know, absolutely obliterated Michelle. But it's all fun and games. Like I said, I like to pick on Michelle a lot. She's a good friend of mine, so be easy on me in the comments, okay? Around the 37th hour, we go explore the National Infantry Museum, and this is the most beautiful museum I've ever seen.
There's a lot of different reasons to join the Army. There's 150 jobs available, all sorts of re-enlistment bonuses. You have the opportunity to pay for college. You also have the opportunity to do things you would not be able to do had you just stay within the bubble of most people's hometowns, such as gain access to technology that you would not find anywhere else, have travel, adventures, and excitements that you would not be able to replicate anywhere else but in the Army, meet people from all over the country and really all over the world, but also have the understanding of what it's like to be a member of a team, an integral member of a team, somebody that's relied upon and relies on others to accomplish tasks the individual would find absolutely impossible.
It was a great way to top off the last day. What would make it even better is if we had gotten to jump. But, you know, coming up on 37 hours, at this point, honestly, I'm super discouraged that we haven't gotten to jump. And I know there's a way, I just know it in my mind, there's a way that we can get to jump. It has to be done. I have to finish out this 50 hours. I have to skydive with the Golden Knights and finish off this training. I'm just really hoping we get to jump. So back to the drawing board. We had a conversation with Colonel Battle and a few of the chain of command with Go Army, and they're trying to find a date. The Golden Knights are very busy people. They're flying all over the world every week, and I'm just hoping us, Michelle and I, two lowly creators, can get the chance to jump with the Golden Knights. And with the help of Colonel Battle, I think we're gonna be able to make it happen. All right, we're here in Laurinburg, North Carolina, home of the Golden Knights. Michelle and I are gonna be doing a jump this morning, hopefully. So we're here, we traveled all this way, we made the special trip, flew all the way across the country to make this happen. So let's see if it really actually happens. So we make it to Fort Bragg. In my mind, I'm still thinking, probably not gonna happen. We get there, we meet with some of the Golden Knights, they're ready for us. We go through the same training again, we get suited up, we get cameras on, we get in the plane. And all this excitement from this whole Army experience is building up to this one point. I'm thinking, I have to make this happen, I have to jump. So we get up there, 12,000 feet of elevation, and they open the doors, and I'm thinking, this is the moment right here.
Door!
Before I even realized, they said, step off to the ledge. He said, we're gonna jump on 3.
was that, brother?
Dude, my testicles.
Okay.
Got crushed. It was a feeling that I can't even explain. If you guys have never been skydiving before, highly recommend it. The view is incredible. We're just cruising.
Welcome back to Earth. Tell me all about your experience jumping with the United States Army parachute.
So the first 15 seconds, you can't believe what's happening, like what you're doing. Like your brain doesn't process it. And then after about, you know, the next 15 or 30 seconds, you say, okay, well, I'm free falling. And then when you pull the parachute, it goes down actually a lot slower than I thought. We had a good, what is that, 5 or 6 minutes of just peaceful floating. You know, he took a nap. It was great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Anything to say to this guy over here?
Thank you.
That was fun.
Thank you
so much.
for being safe and being professional and just not letting anything happen to me.
Yeah. This is an
Awesome.
Army day. Thank you so much for jumping with us.
Awesome. Thank
Well,
you.
thank you so much for coming out and jumping in the United States Army. Go Army and blue skies.
Yes, sir.
Woo!
Thank you very much. This experience really topped off my 50 hours with the U.S. Army. So, Army, I gotta say, you guys do some cool stuff. You have some cool rates, some cool MOSs, some awesome instructors. I loved all the instructors while I was there at Fort Benning, and I had the time of my life. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. We spent a lot of time on it. Let me know what you guys would like to see next. I'm here to provide, baby. So the past 2 days have been an epic experience. We get to see and do some pretty incredible things. I think the military is a great stepping stone for anyone, whether you're graduating college, coming out of high school, or if you're a little bit older. So to start your Army career, go to GoArmy.com and explore what you can achieve.